Charlie. Please. Don't let me do it alone. The boy will struggle if he does it alone.
All right, y'all. Charlie on the mic here with Vance. And right now we got Tru4 versus BlurryFace. I don't think I've ever seen Tru4 play before. You know anything about him?
I do know that he's out of region.
He's the... Sorry, I interrupted you. He's the Shulk from Germany, I believe.
Yeah,
currently
Germany.
living in Australia.
Mm-hmm. So, of course, obviously here for Switch Fest and the Shulk bracket that is going to be happening.
That's pretty sick.
That's crazy. He's playing Shulk in a pretty standard way that I kind of see Nico playing Shulk, where he does a really good job of just going for a lot of aerials.
He's playing this matchup very well right now. He's spacing his moves so Lucas can't really get in, and he's staying in a range where Lucas can't really attack him with anything.
Yeah.
Besides peek and firing, obviously. This match is really, I wouldn't say like super difficult for Lucas, but it definitely takes a lot of effort to get your confirms, because trying to look right there, you could have punished him. Trying to punish Shulk's aerials at max range is extremely difficult, especially with a character that doesn't have that high of ground speed.
Alright, but now Tru4 pretty much doing a really good job putting him off the stage, switching Minatos. He sees the blood in the water, trying to go for something with a smash Minato now. Doing a pretty good job of just spacing, like you said, spacing himself around. BlurryFace is a really good opportunity because he gets to avoid PK fire, the Zare things.
Alright, and Tru4 is doing an excellent job of just keeping BlurryFace off the stage. He's maintaining his advantage state extremely well. Ooh, beautiful.
Very
perfect example. That's textbook option. Jumping from the ledge, covering it with up tilt. Akin to many Shulks I've seen. Very impressive play so far from Tru4, but let's see what BlurryFace is going to do to try to bring the momentum back in his favor.
Yeah, but right now pretty much Tru4 just locking it down. He's not letting BlurryFace actually stay away from the ledge, because he's doing a really good job just keeping BlurryFace at the ledge. And
what's it called? Buster Minato must be so hard for Lucas to deal with, because that's just increased shield stun. It's even harder for him to get in. Oof.
And usually Lucas likes to run in and shield, but if you got Buster Minato in there, it's really tough.
Alright, I think up to up air is online.
Not gonna go for it.
Jump Minato. Okay, just out of Jump Minato into Buster Minato. Kind of surprising, but alright, shield mode. Wants to stay. He does not want to lose his stock. Evident in his play. Misses the neutral get a punish, surprisingly. Oh, goes for the footstool combo. That would have been kind of sick, because that would still work. Probably still lock in shield mode, be able to kill him. Very smart attempt by BlurryFace, but he didn't quite get the follow-up.
Nice. Up smash is really good, too, because it actually has two hits. One hit that hits you up to the other one. So you can tell Tru4 was trying to go for that. Unable to find it.
All right, BlurryFace once again off stage. Barely makes it back. And Tru4 has been kind of missing these punishes on neutral get up a little bit.
All right, back throw. Pushing up to smash Minato.
All right, this could be... Right, okay. Beautiful landing catch by Tru4, taking the first game over BlurryFace.
Of course, yeah. Oh, he was like just here for a second ago. Now he's like moving over there.
We had Nico next to us, watching, observing,
looking at all. Yeah, see, he likes it. He likes it.
Yeah, it's his boy right there.
He's got the seal of approval.
And BlurryFace, it's going to be interesting to see where he decides to take Tru4 as his counter pick. I don't really know much about this matchup, but I can say that.
In this case, you don't want a stage that where you die. Is it vertical? I think vertical.
Yeah.
You don't want to die where you don't want a stage where you die vertical easily. Town City, I respect a little bit, but not too much. Of course, if you get the up air, of course you would die earlier from the 2-4 here. But that's just one thing.
There's it's just one thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure how to feel about a bigger stage versus Shulk as Lucas. Because Lucas again is a lot slower and has trouble dealing with the range that Shulk has.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Shulk controls a lot less of this. He doesn't control as much of the stage with his huge sword.
That is true.
If it's a bigger stage. So right now, pretty much even game just started. Going to Buster Minato pretty early.
I think in this situation, oh my god, I was going to say, in this situation, BlurryFace wants the big stage to actually run around with this, especially as well. But he also has to consider the fact that sword is still big, but you got more stage going around. So Tru4's opposition here is to actually just control more of the stage than normally. And it's pretty easy to do because he has a big sword. He can able to swing it.
He has a lot of speed right now on top of his range. And Shulk is extremely scary character when he has all his Minato arts on him. He has a ton of options that he can use. You kind of have to play differently against him depending on which Minato is in. All right, up throw up air. Went for the air dodge read, but didn't really jump up there. Didn't catch his drift at all. That's another thing that's really difficult about fighting Lucas is catching his drift on the air dodges.
Yeah.
Smart from BlurryFace not air dodging that time. Once again, neutral get upping and getting caught for it.
And it's so hard because the way Tru4 is moving, he's doing a lot of tomahawks.
Right,
he's doing
right.
a lot of them. So he's keeping all of his movement and all his options, his aerials, his grabs, his confirms, things like that. He's giving it all for the hit him with every time he tomahawks. So BlurryFace isn't ready for it at all. And he spaces himself away from BlurryFace.
Right.
So even if BlurryFace wanted to go in with the usual like Zair to PK fire, he can't because Tru4 is actually out of the range.
Another thing you said about him jumping a lot or tomahawking a lot is you expect Shulk to throw out an aerial almost every time he jumps. So you pretty much always have your shield ready or you're ready to pick a defensive option, dash away out of its range or something. But if he empty lands, ooh, beautiful confirm by BlurryFace right there. Taking that first stock, pretty much evening it out right now. He can't take too much damage right now, however.
All right, I see Tru4 pretty much just slowly moving in. These aerials that he's been tossing in. Another one. Okay, nice.
Beautiful attempt on the tomahawk. All right, back air.
Back air.
He's
Nice.
doing so much damage off of that. Neutral got up again. Okay, not this time. BlurryFace didn't give it to him. All right, jumping.
Nice. He's actually jumping away, looking for another opportunity. He does have BlurryFace off the stage. He's looking for it. 95%. He can kill with a smash attack.
Possibly. Or not. Of course he can. He could possibly kill with this, though.
Okay,
That's
now.
what I was thinking about. All right, Smash Monado. He cannot afford to get hit by anything. He has to be careful. Oh
my
pivot
God.
grab there. Damage. I thought he was going to try to footstool him on the platform, but again, that's solid conversion from BlurryFace. He's in advantage now. Ooh, throws it away. Kind of gets reversaled out of advantage. Now he's in disadvantage. Timber the back air, and that'll be it.
You gotta watch out, man.
Wow.
That back air is really the back air is really big. You have to understand that it's a pretty big hitbox. A lot of Shulks.
It's reactable, but it's really hard to punish. It's pretty much unpunishable if they space it right. Even if they don't space it right, it's hard to punish. And it's just like a lot of people don't expect it to reach that far. It's so huge.
big.
It's like because Shulk's sword is bigger than Shulk. It's like the size of 3 Lucases. So Lucas has to. Shulk is basically swinging around 3 Lucases at Lucas. Lucas has to find a way to, and it's also disjointed. So
That's a great analogy of it. I was gonna say, like, one thing about a lot of Shulk's aerials and even smash attacks, they have 2 hits. Looking at his frame data, you can tell that the first hit of the smash attack, for an example, has is active between 2 frames, and then the last hit starts activation.
Right.
So you have to hold your shield a little bit longer against Shulk than you normally would.
A lot of the time, sometimes the better option would be to spot dodge his landing aerial, or just like dash away from it, staying out of range. But a lot of the time, if you dash out of range, most characters aren't fast enough to punish his landing lag.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
you have to rely on power shields, jumping over or outspacing his landings or his attacks in general, or just